Hi there, Capricorn. This is Jeffrey, and this is Right Color. And I've been meaning to do this video for a while, and then this happened and that happened. So, relax into it. You'll get what you need to get done and, allow it to take on its own course. Maybe it's Mexico. This is the reading for August. So, August 2022, I'm having a sale on readings. All the information is on my community page, 20% off through the end of the month, from now till the end of the month. I'm also having a sale on my astrology t-shirts and mugs, which is until the 31st of this month. Yeah, right. I have to make sure that I did it right on the back end. Because sometimes I press buttons and it's like, oh, you need to confirm. That happens sometimes with my bills. And it's like, I press the button, oh, press it 7 times. Leave me alone. Okay. Yeah, so just, slow and steady, you'll get there, right? All right, let's see what's going on for August for Capricorn. And the weeklies, I'll put the weeklies up hopefully really soon. I'm working on them. Well, I will be working. See what I mean? Get ahead of yourself. Uno, dos, tres. All right. We start with the Hangman, which is a really interesting card. So the Hangman is really about pausing, looking at things from a different angle, and sort of saying, I, look, the Hangman at the end of the day is a self-sacrifice. So it's like, okay, what do I have to give up to attain what I want? What is it that I have to give up? And sometimes, I always feel with this card actually, it's like the thing that I have to give up is like a way of thinking or a habit or, looking at things in a certain way. Maybe if I see things in a different way, if I take on maybe a new opinion, or if for me, I could get quite stubborn, right? In the way I see things, the way I want things, the way I think things should work. My little plan in my head. And then sometimes, you're offered a different plan or something else occurs to you, or you have a conversation with somebody and somebody else makes a recommendation. And it's like, all right, even though I don't want to, maybe I will. Because the thing that I get afterwards, I mean, the microphone is going to be in the way because it has no stand. I know we'll get into it. No, you can't see it, good. Um, because then I have like the card of attainment, gain, right? And the surgeon. So there's something has he is for me, he's a surgeon. So, he initiates a plan, he has a plan, he's very clear-minded, and he knows what he has to cut out in order to get what he wants. Right. Okay, so that's that. 1, 2, 3. And maybe slice away a little more. This also feels like sometimes like it's this fresh thing coming in. It's this fresh, well, I never thought of looking at it like that. Like maybe if I stop, right? If I stop for a while and I look at it from all angles, maybe a new idea will come in. Like, oh, I never thought of it like that. That's interesting. This could also, you know what I'm feeling? This could be something, it's very interesting because, the pages always symbolize youth. And, sometimes when you're having a conversation, just a general conversation with somebody that like kind of doesn't know anything about your business or anything about your situation or, whatever's going on. Um, Sometimes somebody who has no experience with it will come up with such a fresh new idea, because they have no skin in the game. So, maybe they're looking at it from a perspective of emotion. Maybe they're looking at it from a perspective of intuition. Let's say, it's a very scientific thing. And then, somebody who is completely unscientific, just a regular person comes up with this new idea. It's like, oh, yeah, it's so obvious, you know. And that's what it feels like. It feels like it's kind of so obvious that you don't see it. It's like, where's the milk? This is my metaphor. Sometimes I'm looking for the milk. It's in the middle of the top shelf of the refrigerator. I looked on the door. I looked on the bottom shelf. I looked in the vegetable bin. I looked at it, and it's like it's right in front of you. Yeah, I think you're going to have to look at things or feel things for a while and sort of say, okay, I need to step back. Now that I've done what I've done and I want to move forward, I think I need to step back and look at things from a different perspective so that, I need to bring in a new energy here. I need to bring in a new energy. Maybe could also really feel like, well, it does feel like, you want to move forward with whatever you're moving forward with, and you get to this point where it's like, I need to double check I did everything. That is everything is okay, and that I did everything the right way, and that maybe there's something that needs to be eliminated, or something needs to be added, or something that's like I kind of spend too much time on, and I need to let go. Yeah, because otherwise I just go off into my fantasy world. Yeah, I need to invite somebody in. I need to invite somebody in. I need to invite in another opinion, another way of doing things. This could also even be like hiring somebody, like maybe there's a step in the process where it's sort of like, I'm kind of stuck here. I don't really know what to do. So maybe I need to like offer somebody money so they can come in and help me take a look at it in a new way. Yeah, because that'll move me forward. That'll move me forward. And I wouldn't be surprised if it, maybe changes your direction in a certain way. Maybe it changes your direction. I think it's all for the good. I think it's actually, this is exactly where you need it to be. The way I see the world, even though like, on a good day, because, believe me, I have my way and my will, and I, push through. And, sometimes, sometimes, a lot of times, things like, oh, that's not what I thought. And then, it's like you're sitting and sort of pausing. It's like, and it's in the pause, in the space between the thoughts. Something new comes in, or you invite something new. And it's like, oh, you know, now that we're sitting here doing nothing, I just realized that that tree is there. Yeah, because I think it's actually going to lead to bigger opportunities. That's really interesting because now you have a choice. Now that you've like let go of a certain way of thinking, or you've looked at the way you think or the way you've been doing things in a certain way, and it's sort of like I'm kind of stuck in this. So now all of a sudden you have a new choice that could be more expansive, more larger. That's really interesting. But I think the way you're going to break the spell is by inviting another opinion, or not. It doesn't necessarily, oh, well, you're going to meet some young person who says, oh, well, you just give it up. It's not, it's not that. It's this energy of either a new thought from either your head or from unexpected sources going to come in, or a new way of looking at it, or you're going to say, you know what, I really need help with this. And like, this is not my expertise. I don't really know what I'm doing. So I think I need somebody who knows what they're doing to help me out here, you know. And I'm a big proponent of that. I really, because, you watch these things on the internet, like especially if you're like a small business person like me. And they tell you all this, it's like, oh yeah, you could do all the marketing, you could do all the sales, you could do all the designing, you could do all the shipping. Why don't you grow the cotton yourself? Uh-huh. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe this is something that is like a whole different skill that I don't have, that is really not that interesting for me to learn, and really probably not that beneficial for me to learn. And maybe I need to hire someone. Oh, no, I'll fix the electricity in my house by myself. Not a good idea. Not a good idea. It's a bad idea. I'm going to save all this money. Yeah, but you'll electrocute yourself in the process. So I think the illusion of I could do it all on my own at all times, in all ways, in all manners, with all things, has got to go. I think that's part of it. I think that's got to go. And sometimes the way to move forward is to say, can you give me a hand with this? Could you give me a hand with this? All right. Blessings.